Hello, you're probably wondering, what has this idiot tagged me in now? But honestly, relax, it's fine, it's nothing rude. So I made a video over the summer for a song I did called Sticks and Stones. Streaming on all platforms now, by the way. Sticks and Stones, Songs of Adam. And I made a music video for it. And the music video is on my YouTube, so follow this link, go to my YouTube channel. It's video 10 or 11. Video 10, I think. And in the video, at the end, there's a little bonus narrative section. It makes sense if you watch the video. Throughout the video, I have a list with 3 names. Now, those are names of people I do not like, can't stand them. But I needed other names and initials for a bit of set dressing on the end of the video. So, your name was put in the video on the wall. You're all linked by red string. How there's crossover between subsets of friends and colleagues. And in the timestamp of the video, I put your name. So just scroll through the timestamp. I'll outline like who it is, family, Arkiva, different places I've worked, and musicians, stuff like that. Just understand this was done as a bit of fun. I wanted to sort of do this as a reveal to people as well, and just how much I appreciate you, working with you or knowing you or have known you. You know what I mean, throughout my life. So it's just meant with a lot of love and a lot of respect. Don't take it the wrong way. You're not people I want to hurt. All right? Peace and love. Take care. Okay, now what would be in a music video, I think it's only fitting that I started with musicians. I had a band a long time ago called The Trawlers. It was my stuff. We never did covers. Fuck doing covers. No way. So sank or swim on our own stuff, basically. We have Ryan, Phil and Michael, the first guitarist. The string then goes down to some other musicians. The bottom one is Scott. He was the guitarist that replaced Michael. Michael went to uni. Michael was younger. The other 2 names are 2 ladies, Daisy and Roz. Daisy and Roz and myself had like a little trio acoustic project going. It sounded pretty good. Some marvellous. I listened to recordings the other day actually. These top 2 names, Alan and Sarita. I've known Alan and Sarita for over 35 years. Over 35 years. Known him since I was 4 or 5 when we went to little school. I think nursery, I'm a bit confused there. But these 2 are just amazing. Like, we can drop in, drop out. There's just no bullshit with these 2, you know. It's just, they know who I am, I know who they are, and we get on. I adore these 2 more than I tell them I already do. And then we have Darren at the bottom. Darren went to school with us. I'm not sure, a year older, year younger, but the same sort of time. Bearbrook School. And Darren is on here because Darren is a builder. Darren built this room. Okay, now we have these 3 are friends of the wife. We have Katie, Gemma and Ali. Whenever I see them, I just think they're great chatting to them, to be honest. Yeah, so they are just good fun. No mincing around with them 3. These 3 names, we have Dan, Steve and Gary. Now, Dan played bass in The Trawlers, the old band, but he kind of exists outside of that, to be honest, because I knew him before. I learnt to play guitar with Dan a long time ago, and we grew our hair. Glorious days. Steve and Gary came in via Dan and people we worked with at the time. These 3 people are quite important to me music-wise because they're the first people that, 1, I sang in front of, 2, I shared songs, and 3, these are the first people that said, Miller, you can't sound like Bernat Gomez, give it a fucking rest. Okay, now this one's a long one. As of February this year, 2020, got made redundant at a place called Arkiva, which is a TV broadcast company. New redundancy was coming, so did other people, that's fine. People are still there on redundancy in the midst of all this. It's all still falling apart. But it is what it is. But anyway, these 3 people, Ben, Zahil and Brian, just top dudes, basically. Locked in with them, working 12-hour shifts, 3-4 days in a row. It felt like brothers in arms, working in the trenches. Like, you know, just comfortable with people. Talking absolute shit as well. I just miss laughing my head off with these people, I really do. And then we go across, I guess, is what they all called the old guard. We have Gemma, Brian and Chris. Gemma left a long time ago. I missed Gemma when she left. She was great. But she's fine. She does art stuff. She does art printing stuff. I do art too, Gemma. I'm not as good as you in your printing. No way. And with this grab bag, we have Saeed, Dan and Sophie. Dan and Sophie and play out. I like talking to Dan and Sophie whenever I did. Dan's a very talented musician and Saeed's just a cheeky chappy. But I've got a lot of time for Saeed. Then we go down to these three ladies. We have Kerry, Anna and Rachel. I worked opposite Rachel. Seems like a lifetime ago. Then we have Anna. She's a top dude. And we have Kerry and she's a top dude. And I'm missing Kerry. But we WhatsApp. That's fun, isn't it, Kerry? That's fun. And then it goes all the way up. So these ones, we have Nick, Ian and Joe. Ian does good pictures. Ian likes music. Ian comments and stuff. Joe doesn't comment and stuff, but Joe's a good lad. And then we have Nick, who was my boss. That wasn't my boss, but he gave me a job. He hired me and then subsequently hired my wife. And yeah, he really set a path, us both getting a job at Arkiva to where we are now in life. So I'll always remember him for that, without doubt. And then following that string down, we have this trio. We have Kaiser, Yod and Ricky. Maybe Ricky will listen to our music now. I'm sorry I'm not cool, Ricky. I'm sorry I'm not cool. We have Yod. Yod, thanks for the little comments with some videos and some help. I do appreciate that. And then we have Kaiser. And then the last one from the work ones, we have Matt and Kelly. Kelly shared a desk with me. Got to see Kelly a few times, but I think Kelly's cool. And she likes Queer Eye. I mean, who doesn't like Queer Eye? Yeah, Queen! And then we have this little wild card at the end of Arkiva, Matt. He was my supervisor when he shouldn't have been my supervisor. I had two supervisors. One was absolutely fucking useless. He wasn't my supervisor, this guy, but he basically was for all he did. And, you know, I can't say enough. A lot of gratitude for this guy. Matt likes trainers. Matt likes Nike stuff, hence the shit tick. Sorry about that, Matt. If you look at the video and you see Adam 1, which is the crowbar Adam with the more sort of greeny daytime video, he has a pair of trainers on. Nike orange, blue and white trainers. I forget what they're called, I'm sorry, Matt. But this dude bought me the trainers for a Christmas gift, and not only me, I think 7 or 8 people. He went off and got personalised trainers. I don't mean personalised with names on, I mean like this pair kind of suits you, this pair is kind of you. I mean, he made my Christmas, to be honest, for them trainers. I try to keep them trainers very, very clean. Very, very clean. Right, that's Arkiva. We have Gary, Lee and Mark. Not exactly the same subset of friends, but there's crossover there. Gary I've known a very long time, Lee I've known a long time, and Mark not so long, but it feels like a long time, doesn't it, Mark? No, I'm joking. Great lad. This string goes from Gary down to Daryl. Now Daryl is Gary's brother. Not necessarily my friend, but Daryl is a good egg, because Daryl checks out the Instagram, Facebook, and the Instagram stories, and likes lots of stuff. So fucking thumbs up to Daryl. Now these people I met in a cargo home shop where I worked. Somehow I've managed to get jobs where I spend my days just pissing myself, which I think is the best part of a job, to be honest. Now these people I worked with was Domini, Rachel, and then Ross. And then Heather is Rachel's sister, but you know, we got to know her. I got to know her through Rachel and got out for drinks, and she's just a top lass, and I see them both around and they're great. Down here in the bottom we have Kyle. Kyle's not sent to the corner for being naughty. No. Kyle just doesn't fit into any subset of friends here. I met Kyle in the NCT class 4.5, almost 5 years ago. Kyle is a good lad. Kyle has a son. Adam needs to make the effort to get off his fucking ass and go and see Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. I promise I'll come and see you. Now this one is the college names. I went to college for a few years and university a few years. Actually, I spent more time in further education than main education. How? I just loved it, to be honest. Don't worry, the debts are paid off. So these three names, Dino, Laurie and Chris. Now this string goes down to these three. Ian, Ed and Alex. Now Alex is a curveball in my life. Alex, I met at college. And we were not super close at college. And something happened at college, and I decided on a whim to go to university, so off I went. And at university I met these people, but there, in the class, on the first day, unbeknown to me or unbeknown to him, was Alex. I mean, Alex became good friends at uni, but we didn't live together because we had another subset of friends and we moved in. But then after uni, I decided that I wanted to do more education. So did Alex. So Alex and I, from uni, from college, went back to college and we did some more education. We became good friends, thick as thieves. There's a few of us. Luke, Jen, Elliot, Ian, Mary, Karen and Mark. Kind of Millers. Nicola, Rupert, Adeline, Ruth, Daisy, Jocelyn, Laura, Max, Andrew, Poppy, Chester, Ross, Gail, Roy. Brother, parents, wife, son. A spin-off, if you will, from the wife, Laura. Her brother, Simon, brother-in-law. And then Simon has some friends, Kelly and Jem. Jem's cool, Kelly's cool. Kelly likes my music. Cheers, Kelly!